plenty of smokes, and well, they are heading straight towards lobby, so this is definitely a gear shift. Are they top rushing?
With everything they've got, Stewie, he's trying his luck. A pace change from Stu. The flashes were good. He clears out Tetris, tries the transfer and delivers just like that. Charging into the site. Naf hasn't got the health for a second. Has to dip out. Stewie2k and round 23 gets the 2 kills.
Ladies and gentlemen, the smoke criminal is back.
What's up, bitch?
Stewie2k took a 2-year-long hiatus from professional Counter-Strike, and the world forgot about his electric and highly accomplished career. Stewie's high-octane, in-your-face playstyle and personality revived a dysfunctional G2 roster with little to no identity and a mixed bag of results. Stewie has always been who he is, a boisterous and rowdy NA pug star who isn't afraid to rush through a smoke and punch you in the mouth. He perfectly embodies the North American mentality of believing you are the best player on every team, that you don't need crazy strats or calls, but that you can just shove it down the other team's throats and prove that you're better than them with your aim. And that is why NACS loves Stu. The NA scene has struggled ever since the collapse of Liquid, the release of the game that shall not be named, but Stewie's return to the scene could not have come at a better time. Complexity has been rebought by the GOAT Jason Lake and shown flashes of brilliance, albeit briefly. Elise has shown that he is still one of the top riflers in the game and is well on his way to a top 10 HLT rating finish. A promising M80 squad has shocked the world with upsets like their victory over G2 at ESL Pro League and has shown that there is still up-and-coming talent in the NA scene. And then of course Liquid as a team, I guess. Stewie has been a polarizing figure in the CS community. He is often criticized for his demeanor and toxicity, and he doesn't have the best PR. Despite all his pitfalls, the fact remains that teams have success when Stewie plays for them. He is one of only 2 NA players to win both a major and a Grand Slam, and he did it while on NA-based teams. He has now found himself as a second choice stand-in for an underperforming G2, who, despite having the best AWPer in CS2 and the greatest rifler of all time, have consistently choked and failed their way through 2024. To say G2 has been disappointing this year really is an understatement. In 2023, they were able to win both Katowice and Cologne and looked primed to be contenders for major champions. After the switch from CSGO to CS2 in late last year, however, the team has failed to adapt to the new game and changing meta, with their best performance being a semifinals appearance at the Copenhagen Major. While initially a semifinals appearance at a major sounds like an accomplishment, it wasn't. G2 completely collapsed in their series versus Navi, both mentally and on the server.
Majority of his health this round going one way. Oh! Or not! JL offers us another opportunity. This guy is such a playmaker. Back-to-back semi-finals on the major circuit.
Look at the bomb, tippy top of the ramp, and he wants more.
He wants to do one better. Hunter takes down Irma.
The gap.
The gap. JL! He's got another! This would be unbelievable!
With questionable coaching, roster moves, and their stars consistently underperforming, G2 initially seems to be the worst possible place for Stewie to get a second chance. How could he possibly be expected to perform in this environment? Well, not only has Stu shown that he still has it, he has even made plays that have won them games. This isn't to say Stewie is the best player on G2 by any means. His stats aren't the greatest, only putting up a 0.83 HLTV rating in the group stage, and he has had a few disappointing maps. But he has put his greatest strength on display for the world to see. Stewie has shown that he is still a big game player that can make big time plays in big time moments. His ability to find impact in the most dire and important rounds is incredible and has helped bolster the resolve of a tilting G2. He played a vital role in their upset against the #1 ranked team in the world, Mouse, who had previously eliminated G2 at ESL Pro League and IEM Chengdu, and gave them much needed life by top fragging during the first map in the brutal dogfight for the last playoff spot versus Liquid. Stewie's impact on a team has always been more than just what he can provide on the server. Stewie is an inspiring figure who is able to deeply affect the culture of his teams, for better or worse, and his cultural impact is out of control. Just looking at the view counts for the games at IEM Dallas, all the most viewed games are G2. They even doubled the view count of Spirit vs FaZe, one of the greatest and most storied matchups in recent CS history. Stewie's influence and personality have been vacant from Pro CS for far too long, and it's great to have it back, especially in front of a hungry NA crowd who are desperate for hope for the future. We may not get much time to see him on stage, as G2 will likely lose in the first round of the playoffs, They face the star-studded CS2 juggernaut that is FaZe, and no analyst is predicting a G2 upset even with the NA crowd buff. But even still, this event has not been a disappointing one for Stewie2k. He has come in as a stand-in, outperformed both expectations and members of the permanent G2 roster, and has shown us that his time at pro-level CS is likely not finished. I'm excited to see how far this temporary G2 roster is able to go at Dallas, and to see Stewie2k at future Tier 1 events. The scene is just better with him in it.
Stewie's on his own, but look at the time! Look at the time, there's 7 seconds to blow the bomb! They're trying to build pyramids, but there's no more play! Stewie's won the round! We're going to overtime!
Talbot have done it! How have they done that? They came back all the way!
Thank you all for watching. I would appreciate it if y'all could leave a like and a comment below, and consider checking out my other videos. I post a new one every Friday. Also, come visit my Twitch. I stream most weekday mornings. Thanks.